Today, let's review an easy question that I solved over half a year ago. As you can see, it took quite some tries, so let's try to resolve it. This one is a precursor to the famous two-sum number 1 question on Leetcode, and so let's read it. This one's called find subarrays with the equal sum. So you're given integer array nums. They always call it zero index because that's what it is, and you want to determine whether you have two different subarrays that are of length 2 with the equal sum and that begin at different indices, and return a boolean as to whether this is true or false, or this is possible or not. So I'm noticing first that they say that they begin at different indices, but they did not say that they're not overlapping, so that's a good thing. So here, for example, the sum is 6, length is 2. Sum here is also 6, length is 2, so they're overlapping, and that's fine, but they're beginning at different indices. So for this example, there's nothing, because first of all, this complete sum is odd, and then the length is also odd, and you want length 2, and so you already know that it's going to be false. Here, this is going to be true because everything is the same. So let's just come up with a simple brute force approach to do this. So we're going to iterate over each subarray. Or, you know what? Because these were equal to, we don't have to do brute force. We can just make a window size of 2, right? Equals to 2. And then basically slide the window in increments of 2. So the first window is going to be like this. The second window is going to be from 2 to 3. Third window is going to be from 3 to 4. And the last window is going to be from 4 to 5. Okay, so and then to do this, let's say length nums, because we're still trying to iterate over nums, and then minus window size, well, minus 1 in this case, because minus 2 plus 1 is just 1, so we can minus 1, which is going to get us to here at the very last consideration window. And then let's call this the window, which is going to be nums of I to I plus window size, which is going to be 2. Let's print the window to verify that we did the window size correctly, which we did. And then now we can just say that let's try to compute the sums of these windows. So let's put them inside of a dictionary. Also with the sum, well, we already know what the window size, so we just need the starting index and the sum. So let's make this a default dict list, because the list is going to store integers. We're going to have, like, for example, the starting index is 0. So we're going to say 0 is mapped to starting from index 0's window, and also starting from index 1's window. So that's fine. And so that's good, as long as the length is 2 or bigger. So we're going to say d sum of the window dot append I, because I is the starting index, because that's what we care about, right? So starting index is 0, starting index is 1. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, because the last window is of size 2. All of them are size 2. And then let's print our dictionary to see. And then, as you can see, nothing is bigger than or equal to length of 2, so that's false. Right here is true, because it is bigger than or equal to length of 2. There might be an edge case coming later, but we'll take care of that. So let's just iterate over our dictionary, and let's say if the length of dk is bigger than or equal to 2, we can immediately return true, right? And if we don't find anything of length 2 or bigger, right, then we're just going to return false at the end. Okay, cool. That passes all test cases. I was about to say, if they had an edge case where the input array is only a size 1, that would also be false in this case, I assume, but it doesn't clarify that, so we won't worry about that. So I hope this is helpful and it made sense and it was intuitive. So please consider subscribing and stay tuned for more content.